Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far, and I hope you had a happy new year. Feels good to be back on here. I took a couple weeks off and had a really nice holiday break. Had some time to spend with my friends, my family, had some time just to relax and just kind of recharge. So, if this is your first fly with me, I'm Jenny Hoskins, and I am the creator of the Peaceful Parenting Method. And through my simple process, I help parents like you get the confidence and skills they need to raise respectful, resilient, and responsible children. So I've had some requests from some parents on ways that they can teach their children resilience. And so I want to share three simple ways, three simple things that you can do during your day to help promote resilience and a growth mindset in your children. And the first thing I want to talk about is process-oriented praise versus outcome-oriented praise. And this is something I have been posting a lot about the last week or so. And essentially what process-oriented praise is that it focuses on the mindset, the attitude, the actions, the belief systems, the endeavors, the things that the child is able to do and have control over, versus outcome-oriented praise tends to focus more on things that might be outside of the child's control, circumstances, state of beings, etc. So I just want to give you an example. So an example is sometimes we tell children that they are smart, and our intention behind this is good, right? We're endeavoring to praise them and show them that we appreciate the way that they think and their ability to solve a problem or understand a concept. And so the intention behind this type of praise is good and solid. Okay. However, if we can just change our wording slightly, it's going to make a huge difference. So instead of saying you are smart, we can say, I love how you figured out that goal, or I love how you figured out that problem, or I love how you, that was such a creative solution to that problem, or you had such a positive attitude. You persevered even when it was hard. You studied really hard for that test. You did the work, you put in the effort, and you had a great intention behind the work that you were doing, and you should be proud of that. So really focusing on the process versus the outcome, because sometimes we don't have control over the outcome, and sometimes we don't have control over, how smart we are, But I personally believe we are all smart. And in fact, Albert Einstein said that everybody is smart, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it's going to think that it's stupid. So anyway, process-oriented praise versus outcome-oriented praise is going to make a huge difference, and it's going to really empower your children. The second way that you can teach resilience and growth mindset to your children is by checking in. And a really nice way to do this is through family meal times. And I know in our fast-paced society and modern day culture, it's really a challenge when everybody's got so many different activities and things that they're doing. It's really a challenge to sit down and eat together as a family. However, if you can, even if it's just one time a week, 2 times a week, just, whatever is doable or manageable for your family, if you can make a conscious effort to have a family mealtime together, and use this time to sit with your family, to connect with them and to check in with them and ask them about their day, ask them about their week, and some nice conversation topics with regards to growth mindset. This is one a friend of mine actually shared with me, and that her family did as she was growing up was to share a rose and a thorn. So to share something good that happened in your day, and to share something that bad. I don't like the word bad, but something not so good that happened during the day. And what this does is it just helps a child be able to look at their life and see that, there are going to be moments that, where they feel awesome and awesome things are happening in their lives. And then there's going to be times that things are challenging and things are difficult and things are hard, and that's okay. And that's all part of life. Another thing you can do is you can ask, your child what mistakes they made that day. Again, this sort of like destigmatizes this idea that mistakes are bad and we don't want to make mistakes, and so sometimes this fear of making mistakes keeps kids from ever even trying something, or even, finishing something because they don't want to mess up or they don't want to do it wrong, and so if we talk about mistakes and we talk about them in a positive way, like, what did you learn from it? And okay, that's all right. Making mistakes is just part of the process. We're taking that anxiety away from this, the fear of making mistakes. And there's actually some really good children's books out there. One is called Beautiful Oops, and this one is for younger children, and it's got some really great illustrations of some mistakes that people made and how they were turned into something really cool. And so if you have a child who you might think is a little bit anxious about making mistakes or a little bit apprehensive, that might be a good book to share with them. There's also books out there. I can't remember the title of it, but you could probably do a little Google search to find the answer, of mistakes that have been made in history, and how they turned into something great. So just an example, penicillin. And so that's some nice discussions that you can have with your children about things that were once mistakes and turned into something great. Hold on, Misty. My dog is being a little bit impatient. She's ready to go for a walk. We're going to hit the green belt here in a little bit. So, okay, the last thing that you can do to help teach your children resilience is to live outside of the world of duality. And what I mean by that is that sometimes we have a tendency to think that things are black and white, right? We think that I'm either going to feel good when I win, or I'm going to feel bad when I lose. And the problem with this is that you can put all of your energy into winning, and that all of your hopes and your dreams into, accomplishing. And then if it doesn't go your way, then you can be very disappointed, and it can, cause some problems if that's kind of this perpetual mindset that you have, versus teaching that you can have lots of emotions. So you can lose or get a bad grade, or have a disappointing situation, and you can feel disappointed, but you can still feel maybe proud of the hard work that you did to get there, or you can still feel well and feel safe and know that everything's going to be okay. So it's okay to feel disappointed when you lose. It's okay to feel sad. And you can also feel other more positive emotions at the same time. So teaching children to live outside of this world of duality, that it's either this way or that way. And so easy ways to do that is just using end statements. So I feel disappointed, and I know I worked my hardest to get to where I am. I feel, and it's okay to feel good too and proud when you do win. I feel really excited and happy that I won, and I'm proud of all the work that went into this. So just using those and statements can be really, really powerful. And I hope that this Facebook Live was helpful for you. And I think that this is really an important lesson. I think these are important things to teach our children. And if you found this video helpful, and if you think somebody else would benefit from hearing this message, then please share or tag them. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks. Bye.